Hello Facebook Ads people, I'm Konstantinos, and today we're going to discuss about the ratio between checkouts and purchases and why you need to monitor it when you're optimizing your CBO or Advanced Plus campaigns. So the basic idea over here is that because we have delayed reporting on the ad accounts up to 72 hours or 48 hours in some countries, it doesn't matter, you need to be a little bit more flexible in the first days of your optimization. And I would like to take you into one of my ad accounts to prove you that eventually it's going to go in every single Advanced Plus campaigns that you will do, or any other CBO optimization campaign that you're going to do. You are going to have eventually an average which is following the ad account. For example, if in the whole ad account you are seeing every 2 checkouts, 1 purchase, then that means that in the CBO campaign you need to also see this same ratio, because you're still sending the people to the same funnel, so they're going to convert on the same way. There are rare cases that this is not the case, but we're not going to analyze them now because they're extremely rare. The thing here is this: if you're seeing 2-to-1 checkouts and then you're going to optimize one of your campaigns, in average I mean, to your ad account, and you go to optimize one of your campaigns and then you see 9 checkouts and 1 purchase, most probably you have to wait because there's a sale which is delayed reporting. Because of delayed reporting, it's going to be reported later. Let's go into my PC. Let me show you how you can observe this and one actual case that this has happened, and it's really obvious for you to observe. You know, at the point that you're going to see 9 checkouts and 1 purchase, you're going to have bad ROAS and maybe you're going to panic.
I'm broken. I need to go to the hospital and see a doctor right away.
This is what I'm trying to address over here, that you should not panic and you should follow the numbers and the data that you see in average into your ad account. Let's go into my PC. Hi guys, I would like to interrupt this video in order to talk to you about my new mentorship programs, and I would love if you go to the website. You're going to find the link in the description, or you can find it in the menu of my website, and over there you're going to be able to see the different mentorship programs that I have. You can find the one that is going to fit better your needs, and I will hope to see you there. So I'm going to try and be as much efficient as I can. Let's go immediately on this ad account. We can see that on this ad account we have 591. No, I'm going to do it like this so that it can be visual for you. So we have 591 checkouts over here. So 591 divided with 375 purchases, 1.5. Okay, so every 1.5 checkouts, not even 2, it has very good conversion rates, we are having 1 purchase. I'm going to keep this on the side for now. Also here, don't just have 1 or 2 sales and then say, okay, my ratio is 1 to 2 checkouts. Here you can see that we're having almost 6 checkouts and 375 purchases, so we know an average number. The more data you have, the better your average numbers are. I mean, closer to the truth. So over here, I would like to take you to this CBO campaign, which apparently, because I need to hit 2+ ROAS on these ones to be happy, break-even ROAS is 1.2, but we want to go for some good profitability. Over here, it's not losing money, but I wasn't able to optimize it properly. So over here though, I want to show you this. If we come here on the 25th that this campaign has started, you can see that we are having this problem over here. So we have 42, which is okay, but in the leading ad we have 83. And then the next day it actually became worse. Okay, so over here we can see that we are having 14 to 6 on this one, 4 here, 2. Let's check those, for example, to see if they got sales after that. Let's go on 27. We have 1 sale here. No, we don't have 1 sale here. Yeah, we have 1 sale here, but we have another 4 checkouts. So I'm monitoring now this one. And again, over here we have another. So if we check on these days, I'm guessing we're going to see a lot of checkouts without purchases. Yeah, so here we can see, for example, 28 to 14, which is normal, it's 1 to 2. 19 to 35, but this one is having 14 to 4. Now, why am I saying this? Because I want you to always remember that eventually this is going to stabilize, and it's going to have on the last 7 days every 1.5 checkouts or 2 checkouts, 1 purchase. And this is the normal number that we need to look for, or this one, 5 to 1. Okay, or this one, 5 to 1. We're not closing these ones because these ones are going to actually stabilize. Now, are we taking a risk? Of course. But if we see now on these days, for example, we close some of those, I guess. Yeah, no, they're not taking any budget. Here you can see that now it's stabilized more to 10 to 9, 7 to 4. You can see that we are having now closer numbers to the reality as the time passes by. And in the last 7 days, we have 21 to 41. What I'm trying to teach you here is that in this one, for example, if you remember before that, what was the ratio? The ratio was 8:1, okay? So it was having 8:1, 1.66, okay? And if we see on the last 7 days, the ratio now is 11 to 5, which is closer to our numbers. Sadly, it's not spending more money, but this is our mistake in terms of optimization. Maybe we should have closed something else. But what I want you to keep here is that now we see the normal numbers. So don't be intimidated at the start of a campaign if you're not seeing, maybe you're not going to have good results initially because you have some delayed reported on the sales, and these sales are going to come. Let's see how we can optimize this campaign actually, since we are here. This is an extra, okay? Now we stop talking about the ratio between checkouts and purchases, something extra since I'm here. And guys, this thing here, okay, it's now on normal numbers, but this campaign wasn't optimized properly, because I can see here that in the last 7 days, I'm going to include also today because it's UK and we already have data from today. So over here, guys, we have a serious problem. The main problem here is the leading ad. The leading ad over here is taking all of the budget without giving us good ROAS. We can see that yesterday, this one has taken almost all of the budget, 100, okay? And today it's taking all of the budget. Yesterday, it took 156, so we have another 50 being spent among the other ads. Now, the only thing that you can do here, guys, is this, you know, you go there and you cut the bad ad, and what I'm going to do over here is that I'm going to check what these are spending yesterday in order to try to understand what they're spending. Basically, they're spending nothing. So with my action over here, it's like I'm shuffling the cards all over again, because this one ad is not working really well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower a little bit this to 100 in order to see if it's going to optimize or not. But again, despite the fact that this is a bad optimization on my end, I don't know if it's bad or if I should have done it earlier, but given the outcome, yeah, I failed to optimize the campaign.
This situation is a blood-soaked, nightmarish hellscape.
Over here, what I want you to keep is that in the first days, you need to be flexible with your checkout ratio and purchase ratio. Watch what you are getting on the ad account and try to imagine what the ROAS is going to be if you have this ratio. So if you have 8 checkouts and 1 purchase, try to imagine what the ROAS is going to be in the next days, because the delayed reported sales are going to actually come. And of course, you can do the same thing on your Advanced Plus campaigns, because over there you can imagine also if your leading ad is going to be profitable or not, because you can see how many checkouts became purchases. Your campaign is not going to be an exclusion to the rule, okay? You can see here that on Advanced Plus, we have again 1 to 2. We have similar numbers also, okay? This is an Advanced Plus, this is an Advanced Plus, and this is an Advanced Plus. We always have this kind of numbers which are close to our average numbers on the whole ad account. And also the cost per purchase is going to be the same average over here. That's all I had for you. This is the case that I found interesting to discuss with you today. Basically, it's pure data and knowledge of how the algorithm and the campaigns are working. We have delayed reporting. We have a funnel which is, we have average results with cost per purchase and checkout. And on the other hand, we have also optimization that we have to do, and we need to cut good or bad campaigns. So we need to understand which ones we need to keep and which ones we need to lose. Don't forget that if you want to learn more, you can check my book, my course, and my website, of course. And until we meet again, be creative and be consistent.